Hey, I'm just Candace Terelle, and she's so southern. And in all of my southernness. Well, I am literally walking down the streets at night. And this is crazy, right? I could really say so much, but I'm feeling like I said what I needed to say on that particular matter. Now follow me, okay? Don't lose your grip. And don't go to a commercial break. Don't go to the bathroom. Don't go none of that. Don't go none of them places. You know what I'm saying? Just sit down, chill, and relax. Enjoy the story. So, sometimes it is better to just be silent. It is. Sometimes. There's definitely a time and a place for everything. So, my time is walking at night. That's the time to walk, you know? And I'll have you know, honeys, that it is just as dangerous during the daytime as it is at night. I'll tell you that. You think that you're safe during the daytime walking? Man, look at here. I beg to differ, honey child. If you think that, you're wrong. Day and night has no difference but sun being out. Or it's raining. But it also rain at night. But the sun don't come out when it's dark. And the darkness don't come out when it's night. Isn't that mysterious? But it rains and the sun's shining. And it rains and the nighttime. So I'm walking down the street and I have had some very peculiar episodes in the Candace Terelle Show. I need to be on this side, but I'm going to get on this side because there's some lights on this side. So anyway, very, 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 very strange episodes has occurred of the Candace Terelle Show. I am not playing, and I'm so southern. But in all of my southernness, I don't know if I should, go into detail, or just, just skim a little bit off the top and give you like a little bit, like each week or something. And it's always noise, right? It's always noise wherever you go. It's a motorcycle getting on my god doggone nerves. Okay? The dang on loud ass motorcycle just made me lose my train of thought. As if you could even understand what the hell I'm talking about anyway. Probably not. Probably not. But you gonna know when you know. And you're gonna be like, oh. Make sure that you follow the previous instructions. Make sure you don't go nowhere. Stay right there. Alrighty then. So, when I tell you people mysterious things, I mean mysterious things, okay, has happened on the Candace Terelle Show. And For a few days, I didn't speak. Now, for anybody that is, closely associated with me that watches this video here, you know that I can be quiet, the chatterbox when I want to. I can talk you to death or I could talk you to sleep. Maybe not to death, but I damn sure could put you to sleep. I could do that yet. But, okay. So here's a story. It's not the story, but it's a story. Remember I said I'm just going to skim a little bit off the top. So I was in a location, and to give a description of the place, I just tell you it was a lot of women there. Also some men. But in this particular location, as to where I was, there was nothing but women. Nothing but females. Okay, females. And I shared a temporary living quarter with two Caucasian ladies, females, and also an African American one. And the African American lady was a little bit strange. Well, everybody was strange because I didn't know anybody, So, during that particular time, I was just a-talking, and I was just a-talking, and I was just a-singing, and I was just a-talking and singing. Because when I tell you that I was on the brink and on the verge of, I'm not going to mention that, but don't add too much, okay? Shoot, don't add too much, because I was going to be like, y'all can draw your own conclusions on that. But then when I start thinking the things that y'all can thought and think and thought, oh, no, that's okay. Just leave it, okay? So, it was a pleasant ordeal. Very pleasant ordeal. Very pleasant. We spoke about current events. We spoke about relationships. We spoke about the I am. We spoke about our occupations and let's see what else here. Our favorite songs and drinks and such things. Wonderful, delightful conversation we had. Within the 3 weeks, well, some of them did not stay for the entire duration that I was there. So, and then at first it started off with this she and one person, and then another person came, then a third person came and went. So, it's kind of that way. And yeah, that's what happened with that. And we talked. We all talked and we laughed, and it's wonderful. We went to class. Okay. We went to class. And we went to class and more. We went to breakfast, lunch, dinner. We did that every day for 3 weeks. So, how there was, a little bit of confusion and drama. I don't know, maybe we was talking too much or something. Maybe that was the problem. But I do know this, okay? We went to school every day. And, if you watch this video and you understand what I understand, And my understanding is that time does not belong to us. So how dare you say that I'm late when time does not belong to me? Okay? But, we got people that like to control the time and tell you got to be somewhere at a certain time. You get there at a certain time, it's still ain't ready, or maybe it is ready, Who knows? Oh, look what I'm passing by, y'all. Y'all see that over there? Oh boy, look at the signs. Somebody come look at this. Come on, look. It's there. So, we're gonna move on. Okay? But I just wanted y'all to see that. You know what I mean? So anyway, we was talking. Then we was talking to other people in the class, and we had some people come there and shower us with gifts. Yeah. Had some Christian entertainment. Did a little karaoke and whatnot. Did all of that. Great stuff. Great stuff. Fun, nice stuff. But then, when it went downhill. And the reason why it went downhill is unbeknownst to me. I really don't know why it went downhill, but I'm going to speculate. And this is this episode. Now, I told you to sit down. I see you trying to get what is she talking about? Shut up and listen, God dog it. Stop running your seat. You didn't listen. I said that they was talking at this place. Which brings me to what I speculate the problem was. We all started chatting a little bit too much. And I believe that Candace Terelle, I believe that she was the ringer. She and her bodacious, I gotta say bodacious, because I like the way the word sounds. Bodacious. It is. Bodacious Matt started chirping like a little bird. Birds keep chirping. Okay. And went and got, while she was chirping and birds and stuff, while we're talking about that, she say, Candace Terelle say, I'm going to pass some of them. They showering us with gifts, so I'm going to give some gifts back. So she started giving some gifts back, with words. You know what I'm saying? And I promise you, something in the atmosphere, the stratosphere, the hemisphere, and all them kind of spells. Okay? And don't ask me, can I spell them? Because I'm going to flat out tell you no. Okay? I'm going to tell you no. I can't spell them. But anywho and anyhow, look. So, after all of that, and it was a wonderful celebration. After the celebration, there was like an upside down cake. Like, how did we get here type of moment. We went from being all kudos and crafts and just American Pie-ish, I guess. Not the movie. Of course not. Getting along and, talking so nicely to each other. And then all of a sudden the pancake flipped on the other side and it made the whole pancake ugly. Oh, it was no longer a perfect circle. Well, I said there was a little bit too much talking going on. And we started talking too much. I said we because I wasn't by myself now. We started talking too much about our likes and our dislikes. See, I left that out in the first beginning of the story. I didn't tell you that we discussed our likes and our dislikes. Now, in the classroom, when we began to discuss our likes and our dislikes, then that's when we started having problems in the classroom. The whole classroom. Our likes and our dislikes, speaking our likes and our dislikes, that's what caused the confusion. And a person, they did not tell the truth about me. And I was teed off about this because this person did not tell the truth about me. And I was like, okay. I'm understanding the understanding of the understanding here. And I'm understanding that what needs to be said should be understood. What's understood doesn't actually need to have a rhythm flowing from your hole in your face. Understand that. Doesn't need a response. So I'm glad that some people didn't respond to me, and I know they're very upset with what I said. And at the time, I can admit to wrongdoing, but if I said what I said, I might come and apologize if the tone was too loud, or if it made you feel intimidated in some type of way, or if when I said something to you, it was in a spirit of anger, from fleshly anger, then I will come and I will apologize. But if what I said to you did not come from me, I cannot apologize for that. If it came from, if I was being utilized as a messenger in all seriousness, of course you can tell my voice changed, right? Good, you're paying attention. So, in all seriousness, the I am, he does what he wants and what he pleases. If you know the I am, then you will know this. If you don't, I suggest you get to know him. If you can't, you better try hard. So if it came from the I am, then I will not apologize for that. Anything that I spoke to you in a manner of such a way that was not like the I am, then I will humble myself and apologize. But do not speak untruths about me in a classroom where there are people that know everybody and such things, and people have limited understanding, right? So I had to leave that wonderful place where I was being showered. Do you understand this? I left a place where I was being showered with gifts, where I felt safe, where I was actually going to school every day, all because of a person. I'm not going to say that they lied, But I will say that they did not speak the truth about an action that I did. So I left that place just because of that. And that is how I know that this walk that we walk every day is an episode. It's like an episode. Now I'm just, sharing this episode here because this is what God has given me to do. And I'm just like, kind of regretting the decision, but I mean, my steps are ordered, and what will be, it will be, and is, so it has been very mysterious on the Candace Terelle Show. And I just, you know what? I really can't even believe that I'm doing this video right now because I have been strictly on silent mode for a few days, maybe. But I was like, man, come on. Look. Straight up, look, Now, that was that episode, okay? So, the next episode I'll come back with, but I'm just Candace Terelle. Car. I'm just Candace Terelle. Car. I'm just Candace Terelle. I'm just Candace Terelle. And she's so southern. Think about that.